There wasn't even a fish and you died.
Yep.
Oh no. Alright.
Yeah, how do you feel about an auto-scroller?
I legitimately don't know how to feel about this. Oh, hello. Okay. I mean, it's just a survive, right? Like, that's all there is to— Oh, fuck.
That didn't last long.
I fell down
again.
Carrot for an extra heart container, golden one for a full health refill.
Why am I walking backwards?
Good question.
Next question.
I can't.
Just do it, will ya?
Bonk.
So hear me out. A circle goes into square hole.
And yeah, that is true. The more you bang your head against the wall, sooner or later, that wall's gonna break.
Oh no, Pete. You haven't seen the video, have you? Shit. Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, it's going fast.
Get that?
Help.
There you go.
Oh
Have
no.
fun!
Ah! What the fuck?
Now that was clippable.
That's normal.
I...
Dang!
Oh, the damn walk.
That is, Oh, now we're going for happy hour.
Yes.
What is it that you normally say after, like, D&D? Thoughts? Complaints?
Oh, yes. Comments, inquiries, complaints, and violent reactions. Where's my charge kick? Alright, friends, family, and everyone else, we are getting ready to hit the fusion stick!
Here we go. Time for the fusion dance.
Oh, this
Welcome
is good
back,
fucking
everybody, to the
music.
games with Metroid Fusion.
Yes.
What a trip. And yeah, unfortunately we're not doing the other Paul's game. Raven decided, yeah, no, we're not doing that. But,
Yeah,
so
look, I tried not being salty in the last session, and I failed miserably because that fucking cutscene just drove me up the fucking wall. And to be told that there was like post-credits content, no, I was just done. I couldn't care less.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Oi. Alright. So yeah, we're going straight up to the next game, chronologically speaking. A game that came right after Super in a fashion, so... No, please be big, do watch it, because it's a nightmare of a trip.
It really was. It fucking was.
Please tell you some details that happened within the football game. They're saying that the bottle station was going to be decommissioned and blown up. So, but Sarah still had something to go do there, to grab, and that's about the point where the quote-unquote the whole station opens up, like you're free roaming, go to items, report you're missing. But it kind of stops you from going straight to our goal, so you need to make a whole lap around the station in fashion to get to where she needs to go. In the middle of that, first of all, the nightmare monster that you fought in old gravity, that corpse is suddenly gone. That's a bit of detail there.
You know what? The fact that the corpse was still there at the end of the fight, I was wondering about that.
Going after that. Also, there's a lot of doors that were blocked with power bombs, power bomb blocks. Those creatures that you're fighting in the last cutscene here before the lock-on things, those were all those creatures just hiding in plain sight, acting like doors. As soon as you power bomb them, they shoot up and you start fighting them.
Oh, great.
Every single one of them. That's a bit of a station. And in the middle of all that, right by the end of it here, suddenly you see out the window of the cockpit in a fashion here, where the captain would be, and there's a giant Phantoon standing out there that you have to fight.
Wow, okay, cool.
Yeah, part of the reason also here, by the lore of it here that you don't know about Phantoon, is that it is drawn in by derelict abandoned ships. That's why you find it first in the wrecked ship, and then how you find it at the abandoned bottle ship.
Lovely. Just makes everything so much better.
Indeed. And after that, and that boss is even harder than Metroid Queen.
Sorry, harder than Metroid Queen?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you make me
yes.
just more and more happy that I skipped that.
And at the end of it, she goes back to the station where Adam was giving all of his orders, picks up the helmet that he'd left behind, goes seriously for a bit, and then a final rush as the bottle ship starts the self-destruct sequence, and then get out there. Yeah.
Right. Well, you know what? I'm still glad I skipped all that.
I don't blame you. I also put up on the then, I believe, a video saying about how the translation of the game might have caused some of the narrative flaws behind it. And I can see some part of it here. It doesn't mean that the package we got here was great. There was some flaws with it. But, yeah. In any case, we are going off to Metroid Fusion. A little game here on the Game Boy Advance. Intro. I've been assigned to watch over the biologics research team. So I once again found myself on the surface of SR 388. Here we go. Good old Samus.
Hey.
Little buggers. And now something weird happens! I can't shoot that, it seems. And yum! There's one type of life form I had never encountered before. Only later that I learned the identity of my attacker. Parasitic organism we know as X. No, we're not talking about Big Man X, wrong series, wrong arm gun, no. The parasitic X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when the disaster struck. Samus Berlin should have worn a face mask.
You know what? This is one of the rare cases where I'm gonna say that I don't think a face mask would have done shit.
Yeah. Yes, if it's in my central nervous system, I had lost consciousness and my ship drifted off into an asteroid belt. You know, the kind of narrations it gives right now here, kind of robotic, kind of neutral, makes sense because it's like a journal entry. It's kind of a recording of what happened, the events. She's being a narrator at that point.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me. corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. A large portion of the suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance for survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. Which, at the time of this game's release, would have been a real surprise, because we had no idea about Mother M and all that. They didn't know the Federation had been gathering Metroid culture and such. Also, I'm pretty sure vaccines don't work by curing, but you know, we'll have to accept that.
Yep. I don't like the term, but it's a shorthand that works.
Yeah. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. That's Deus.
Yep.
As for me, when life ended, and I survived, reborn. And that's how you lose most of your power-ups from Super, and suddenly find yourself a little more naked. A little gooey. But, you know, makes sense. Kind of dramatic change there. That's something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking.
And you're correct, Paul. Continue, Paul.
The ship's computer had notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected piece of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, it woke a nameless fear in my heart. Now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be to overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt computerized CO is something I have to bear. This was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. Yeah, second time. Yeah, sure. Alright, welcome to the Bullshit Lounge.
Yup. Population Samus.
Welcome to the new ship. Now filled with gravity suit, I guess. There's been an explosion in Quarantine Bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is yet unclear. Investigate. The Quarantine Bay is here. Move quickly and in quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Upblink from there. Objective clear. You want to repeat this? Yeah, no, I'm fine. Now, go to Quarantine Bay. Welcome to this game's hint system in a fashion. Your narration, you're pointed in the right direction. Things don't seem very similar to the previous Metroids. You effectively have your map right there, your suit and your status. If you need sleep mode, you can also do that, but we don't need that at all. We've got orange swords can do jack for. Here, Samus comes pre-equipped with her hand grip, so makes it a lot easier to climb things.
Yeah.
That's what the program can. Oh. Now we have navigation rooms.
That's a really interesting detail, Wolf. I like that you pointed that out.
Quarantine bay is ahead. Vital signs to confirm. Be careful. Yeah, true. True. Bit of a change of a strength in the fashion. Unfortunately, no more ball, so can't do jack about that.
Yup.
Yeah, that's an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems pretty bad. Quarantine bay. Oh, those things are back. And those things are back. On the
Great.
right side,
Gooey thing.
indeed. Now you're immune to the X-Parasite. You can now pretty much, quote-unquote, eat them. Nom nom nom. There's no longer, quote-unquote, drops. Now it's all X-Parasites that you can absorb for health and missiles.
Honestly, I
so
really
they're
like
cute.
Honestly, you what?
Nice to meet you.
Ooh, thank you for the follow, Constantine. I'm not.
Ooh.
Keep following.
Yo,
Good
Constantine, also leave a comment, brother.
Woo! This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X-Parasites. Thank you, Constantine.
Yo, Constantine, just glad to hear you, to have you in the chat, man. It's all good. I'll be, you know what? I'm gonna be honest real quick. Take a second to say I miss playing Among Us with you guys. Since it's been forever. I just, you know, when I wake up at 3 in the morning to have to go work, it's really hard to stay up late to play Among Us.
Well, now with your new schedule, you might have some time.
We'll see, because it affords me
We'll
a
see.
2-hour window, basically.
True. We'll take a look at things. We'd be happy to have you around. I'd like to say that my game has improved since the last time you sussed me out. Like, no, I wasn't there, I was there. Oh, it's Volker did it. What do you mean? Oh, I know. My friend. Beautiful.
Yep.
Alright, back to the beam. The X can mimic his spray. The specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, security sensors can. The John's X-Parasite invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also took DNA, use it to mimic the host. So it's the thing.
Yeah, it's basically the thing. Also,
Nice.
yeah, I heard that. Which game is it that you're doing? Because I believe Poke was saying you're doing a blind run of one of the games, which
Metroid
is
Prime.
super cool. Right, the Prime series. Man, I hope you'll still be here in like 20-30 minutes, because I have to go pick up our last co-host who isn't here. Well, V is present, just not speaking at the moment, but Kestrel is
Yeah.
currently working until about 10 minutes from now, so I need to leave and go pick her up. But she
Aye,
loves the Prime series. Like, she played 2 out of the 3 games that we had going on for Prime, and it was just a fantastic time. So, anyways, I need to head out, but I will be back, obviously. So, enjoy
course.
the game. Don't make too much progress without me. Love y'all.
I'll be there in area 2 by the time you come back. Alright, later. Hey, but yeah, hopefully, I don't know if you've seen this game for Constantine. If you do, there might be, well, no spoilers for Prime. This was released at the same time as Prime, actually. There's might have some crossover bonuses along with it. Yeah, welcome to Metroid the Thing. Thankfully, you were immune, so you were almost killed by an X infection. Only Metroid vaccines saved your life. It seems Metroid were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccines work so quickly, so well. But that has also changed your cellular makeup. We'll never be infected by X again. In fact, you can absorb any free-floating X parasites without a hose by merely touching them. It will either replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore legend abilities, so pursue free X parasite whenever you possibly can. In other words, you nom 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 them. The station is home to many species, some violent ones. You must keep the eggs out of the breeding environments at all costs. It is vital, Samus. I'm already detecting massive bioscience in this region. The X are gathering. We got a chance to get them. They're only 10% battle capacity. Chance of survival is extremely low. Federation needs you alive, and I'll do this, Samus. There's a tip clear. There is. Now get going. I release the lock on level 0 actions. You know what? Yeah, no, rules. Yes. Yes. Otherwise, it just becomes a bunch of triple X. For blinking hatches. Not like that. Can't go there again. Yeah, the computer really guides you along here. It's very straightforward. There's not as much quote-unquote exploring. Sometimes that's need shots. Fortunately, green hatchets are not level 0. Those are level 2, I believe. Yeah. Leave room, because you never know. And I'd rather skip the intro section. Thank you very much. Not that I'm expecting to die, but, you know, things might happen. Can't inject that. Can't do that, pushing that either. Here's what happened to the scientists from the place. They became gel zombies. And decayed. Quick navigation room, but let's go. I have received news from HQ. They can support to be downloadable weapons data. So you now find ancient artifacts can actually download data. But download data will use missiles. This will help against some of the BSU beings and perfect. Head over to data room for the download. Data room is here. Here's your objective clear. Without missiles, your chance of survival. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Thank you, computer. Don't worry about the computer hand-holding too much. It's all not gonna last too long. Here we go. That computer reminds me of a corrupt Federation CEO I served under, Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else who will sound sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. I will also mention here with the video that I watched because that seemingly it wasn't just out of respect of the name here, it would have been irony too here, but the fact that the computer also had the same kind of turn and way of talking. That's why she named the computer Adam. That point. Yeah, this is the first time we had the history of Metroid that the name Adam would have been dropped. Or it would have been cursed for all history. Alright, I'm taking a bit of a detour. This is the change room if I was missing into hell. Save room over here. That's not. Alright. I'm not blind to this one, I'm plenty familiar with it. Well, okay, I completed it about 3 times, but I like to think I've got enough skill to make it through. Room, we've done enough of that. Data room. Here we have missiles. Instead of pressing select, you can actually just hold the R button, and that'll select your missile. Hey, they need to do quick action. Why are they taking the time to pause, select, you know? Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators. on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. Located here. I'm reading a huge power site, so I hope your missiles work. Without missiles, you can use a recharge room or a special type of X-Parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. The reception clear? Yes. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. I'll find a way to the target. Yeah. Yellow parasites will heal your health, while green parasites will fill your missiles. Now head over here, launch your missile over there, and there'll be a secret passage to further progress. These new things, put over missile to take care of that. Progress. Down. Here. Also, ladders! Because it's not in the wild, it's in the natural ship, so yeah, ladders. Makes sense, right? Right. Extra missile tanks. 31, let's get some ammo. Here's one little spot. Where was it? There we go. Missile tank acquired. Even more missiles. We deserve all the missiles in life. Right, and another save point there. I think we'll find out that. Hang those doors. Of course, gonna shoot missiles into those eyes, and can't do that while it's glowy like this. Oh, dang it. Look, tried to shoot you, but don't give me much chance here. Actually, the door gives off a red blob, which does give you a major health boost, and some missiles. Right. There's the ledge, going the other way. Grab our first energy tank. Now to our first boss. This should be a little familiar if you played Metroid 2. Whee! Well, considering a lot of the bosses here are actually in the same planet that Metroid 2 is in, makes sense they decide to show up here. Get a little near for attacks. And no, it's not Sonic the Hedgehog. Now transit to this form. It only takes a few missiles to get rid of. It's got some high invisible trains. Now a big one, Morph Ball, has been recovered. And this is the other way you get to earn your power-ups. So, Morph Ball, our classic ability, has been brought back to us. Now we get to do all those technical crawl spells. Right? Boop boop. Try it again. Shooting here. Crawling through. Alright. That's done. Ah, right. Now that we have missiles, we get into this little bucket. It should be... Okay, not what I was expecting, but I'll take it anyways. Don't forget it's research station, that's time place recharge. People really want an iPhone, the iPod's charged. Alright, I think we've got that bit. That won't make a difference. And back to our navigation room. Up to the fear. Breeding environments have been invaded by X-Parasites. Because of friggin' course! This is the start of the game after all. But Sector 1 SRX shows several abnormalities of biosensor. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR-388 synthesis. Get there, take an elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Ready to clear? Heck yes! Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. Not sure, traffic whoever allowed the exit to the environments may also be linked to the earlier explosion. Possibilities are bigger than zero. Oh, and if you were curious about what was going on here, ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, hi, Ridley! Ouch, ouch. Another thing I forgot to mention to Raven when he was here. Back in Metroid, the corpse of Ridley also disappeared, along with the Metroid corpse. Yeah, guess where that body ended up? So now we have access to this bit. Where do we go? Elevator section! Wait, what the heck? Uh-oh. Oh crap! Oh shit! So things are not good. Things are pretty bad. It's and if you want to go up, yeah, no, sorry, you can't. Elevator's kind of busted. Let's just go down. Let's just say we ignore all that. Say no. No. No close shenanigans. Ooh, map. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time. Unfortunately, some unknown agent is at work. Nothing very powerful. Certainly not you. I'll report when I know more. Now, listen closely. X and Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizer. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clearly, clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Clear! Now, get moving. You are authorized for sortie. Save room before you head on over to the big unknown. Alright. This is our beginning mission. So, most of the floor will also start with navigation, save room, and a recharge station right at the beginning. You know? Can't access that yet. Oh, and yeah, if you let the sum of the X, you know, gather together, they can sometimes form super things. So, yeah, don't let that happen. Well, there's some exceptions here, but yeah, don't let X get together, and then they make some really funky things. If I can mean, you stuff, but sometimes just no. Alright, 1 done, 4 left over. Go into the fog clears, we're gonna exit the room. Yeah, game really does not want you to let those things go. Use missiles very generously. Ready to give them to you. Free energy tank right here. Without saying no than free tank. It's battery out. Oh god, that's very generator. Second. Really got a puzzle on the little bit how it goes. And yeah, this floor is into the servo. I'll step into the servo platform. That makes it 2. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, at this point, at this place, seems like what I was saying to Raven might not be wrong here. Might just be clearing this whole thing before he gets back. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing wrong with that, right? Once I die, that'd be a problem. Can't go through there yet. There yet either. Third programming for me. It kinda does. There we go. And our good old friend the Wall Jump is back again. Yay, missed thing. A little bit of tech, but not too hard to do. I believe it's a little bit easier to pull off in this game. A little bit more generous. It's not have to be doing the spin jumps to be actually pull it off. Alright, right up here we go. Hey, you're something here too. Okay, from the last time I remember. Thankfully, you don't have to deal with those little police. Okay. That looks like fire. I don't like it, but there's a missile here. I'll know we'll be back to something else later! Ouch, 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 ouch. Alright, now they've adapted to copy Space Pirates. Lovely, isn't it? Only afraid to use the missiles. Deal some the damage to the pirates. Water, of course, is a whole bunch of gravity BS. Right, now we need the right angle to get this thing. 2 units still stabilizing. 2. Okay. No touching. Ladder here. Factory house. Also, well, technically not ladders, but it's still handy. Go next section. Up. What's this thing there? And if there was, I can't get it. These pirates. These pirates are the don't forget, only you can reach Space Pirates X.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi, back. Welcome back, Raven.
Why do I read Wolf saying got it, stop them from having sex? I mean, the
Well,
X is, you know, in capital, so I have the clue it means, like, you know, the parasite, but still.
Uh-huh. But we all know if things go bad, it just go turns to triple X.
Wow, chicka wow wow?
Yeah, they took over the environmental section and started reproducing.
Delightful. I love it.
Yeah, and then now to section 1, we saw a very familiar looking power suit coming down the elevator. When we went down the elevator. Heading up to
Sorry,
Jin.
I had a moment there. I wasn't listening because I need to look at something. You were saying?
We saw this very familiar power suit coming out of a wall while we were going down the elevator.
Ah, yes, of course you did. That makes entirely all the sense.
Indeed. And now we're at Sector 1, taking out the environmental ventilators.
Ah, yes, of course.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Ow, crap.
Well, that looks sentient. Lovely.
Yep, the upgrade. They're a mimic and a trap.
Oh, great. Well, joke's on it. It's nub time. But people will only recovered. Hold recharge.
Yep. Also, Kessel will be joining us in a few minutes.
Wait. Alright, good to hear.
I mean, I say a few minutes. Like, she's eating food, taking a moment to rest from today's work, and then she'll be joining us.
Need no rush.
So, what kind of run are you looking to do here?
I'll try to do as many percent as I can, but I get a feeling I'll probably miss a few without using a guide.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'll go with what I remember. I know something about this in the final stretch once I have all the power-ups.
Right.
Would be Metroid otherwise.
Correct.
All stabilizers online. Atmospheric levels equalized. Yeah, I went for the first boss already here. Grabbed the morph ball. Went on the section. I also mentioned here, at one point she was talking about the navigator she got, and the fact that we had the first mention of the name of Adam Malkovich, and how that the robot, well, the navigator reminded her of him. One thing that was not included with the localization is that the reason also she named it Adam is because it had the same vocal tics and the same tone that her old CO used to have.
Oh, that's kind of important, like, part of the, like, an important detail.
Yeah. But that was only the Japanese version. Go figure.
Go figure, indeed.
Recharge. Always nice to have.
Of course.
Let's get the reach. And complete.
Yay, we have saved.
Atmospheric stabilizers online. But maniacs have already made it to other sectors, it seems. Damn those Mega Men! In particular, Sector 2, the tropical habitat, shows anomalies. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in trouble now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is clear? Start moving. I'll brief you as a true navigation.
So, Wolf, just for future reference there, try to avoid any mentions of Dread whatsoever. V's the one that's going to be playing it, and is going to be playing it basically completely blind. So, the less he knows going in, the better, is what he's stated.
As I looked into the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" Enya wouldn't disagree. That was his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
level. It's fine. All clear.
Yeah. Alright, that's all good, Wolf. I figure it was just something that kind of slipped your mind. You know, it's like a detail you just think about throwing out there. So, like, obviously, no issue, no harm, no foul. Just something to keep in mind for the future. God knows I have had to have a, like, fucking bear trap clamped around my mouth so I don't spoil anything for V accidentally. Because I know I'm bad for it. I know I'm bad for it.
Lovely. Yeah, it happens all too often. Especially to you here, but we've been through that. It happens. Nothing major besides something that you discover way early. I have learned
Moving on. Moving on.
I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Thomas, it's an X mimicking Q. I have named it the SAX. Dun dun dun!
I feel like the image of the SAX's face, like, did not stay long on the screen.
Well, that's because we saw that same picture in full color a few minutes ago.
Oh, got it. So you kind of just skipped over it.
Yeah, a bit.
That's
I
fair.
believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. Use a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. An explosion breached the capsule containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is a mimic you at full power. You can't face it. You see the SAX? Just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold and the unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroid, you can't be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with an ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out when the CSX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by level 1 hatch. You have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But for safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. I have to find it on your own, Samus. So, first find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Is objective clear? Keep an eye out for the SAX. So, welcome to the main threat of this game, the SAX. A copy of Samus at her full strength.
That is out to annihilate you.
Yep. Yep, when you see your biggest enemy is yourself, you know, your own worst enemy, and they weren't being so literal usually.
Not normally, no. And see, when I said I wanted a doll mommy, this was not it.
Jack with that kid.
You know what? That is a perfect way of putting it. Wolf, you're correct. At full strength and no morals.
Yeah, true. It'd be toxic if it weren't so viral.
Oh yeah, I remember the cutscene of SAX just blasting open a door with not a fucking care in the world. Like, you're absolutely correct when you say, like, it's Samus with zero moral compunction.
Huh. Did you say that doesn't have her humanity?
You're funny. I mean, to be fair, that's the thing, right? They duplicate whatever they consume. The thing is, although they duplicated the suit, she wasn't in the suit, so there was no, like, humanity to consume.
Not wrong. New level 1 unlocked. New hatches now active. It is true that when you see the picture of the suit, you don't see a human in there, you just see a green glob with eyes.
Correct. Vaguely humanoid face. It's more akin to a skeleton, I find, than a human. Also, I agree, Wolf. Samus is like, I'm just gonna open doors like a civilized person, shoots door with regular weapon because that's how you open the door. Then there's the SAX. Fuck doors.
Doors is just an obstacle for it.
And if there's anything in the X-Parasite's resume is excellent at overcoming obstacles. You feel like there's something there?
I know there's something there, I just don't have bombs yet.
Oh yeah, because you literally need to go get them. Haha, that's funny.
Yep. Lovely. Oink. No. Excellent. Yep. Careful with the X comments, we might end up with another M on our hands. That are not much.
That's just amazing and terrible, guys.
It's not me terrible. Hey, theater room. Time to download our weapons. Bomb data downloaded. Walk the ball and press B.
Oh yeah, this is where Metroid decided to add a little bit of cyberpunk to its space horror.
Yeah, you don't just run down artifacts anymore.
You also download them.
Yeah, now your weapons are now DLC.
Oh god, that's... Like, can you imagine? Oh yes, to get gravity suit, Samus, you need to pay us $500. It's like, motherfucker, I don't have my wallet on me. Give me my goddamn suit.
Yep. Authorization? Nah, whip out your credit card.
Also, it's funny because a lot of people, you know, they say SAX for the thing, but I've always, because of someone from my hometown, I always said SAX.
SAX, interesting one. Well, it's better than sax. Otherwise, you'd be quite an instrument.
Just play
That'd be a whole different kind of horny.
Oh, that's terrible, but I love it.
Also, this, woo!
What?
With that soft lock.
Ah.
Yes.
I'm just imagining that anti-piracy ad now. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a morph ball bomb. Downloading is stealing. Yes, Wolf. Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Those are those days after all.
Does the timeline really kind of like align that way?
I thought this was one of the first games on GBA.
No, but like I don't doubt that. What I'm doubting is, were the ads running during those years, or was it a few years later?
Good question. I don't know.
Well, why don't you know, Polk? You should know this shit.
Look, I did not get through the internet test. The possible quiz was not part of my vocabulary.
I see how it is.
Refill!
Yay, getting a refill.
Here comes the worms.
So Metroid Fusion was end of 2002. The Steal a Car ad was mid 2004. Not that far off in the grand scheme of things. You're right. You know what? That is honestly not too far off, all things considered.
Think about it.
like 2 years apart is not that bad. It's not that bad at all.
Probably during the times on afterwards, we'll be fine.
Oh,
Right, we can
God.
back to you later.
You just reminded me of Napster, which is like, I had Napster in the early years. Like, fucking A, baby. Then it was LimeWire.
Yep, different times.
I don't, like,
share.
I'm surprised. Like, the amount of shady shit I poked at trying to get anime episodes through LimeWire. I'm surprised, like, my parents' information never got stolen.
Oof. Different times to see.
Because although I realized I did one smart thing. That, like, my ignorant ass did one smart thing during that time. After every time I downloaded something, I would always go and run the antivirus.
A good plan, I see. Car bombs ain't getting through that.
Yeah, no, you, if you need power bombs, you ain't got the power, honey. But honestly, I paid for a lot of stuff as an adult, so I was more a LimeWire kid, or, I mean, I never downloaded music without paying for it. No, look, if they want to crucify me for something that happened 20 plus years ago, I'd like to think the statute of limitation has passed on that shit, and I can't be held liable for it.
Sure about that, Kestrel? Are we sure about that?
No, she said specifically bear share. Doesn't mean she didn't use
right.
other avenues. To be fair, bear share specifically, I never used either. The two I used the most were LimeWire and Kazaa, I think.
Sounds familiar.
And oh, I misread. We both misread Kestrel's sentence, Cole. She said, just like I never used that. Yep. It's okay, we both then goofed. Oh god, bear share.
Yes.
I used to have to deal with foolish virus aftermath from that back in my days of Geek Squad. Oh god, I imagine you would have.
Yeah.
I'm also sorry to hear you work for Geek Squad. My understanding of anyone who does consumer computer repairs, it's a living hell.
To
be fair. Oh yeah, this thing.
It's a weird thing.
I mean, it's kind of cute, really.
It is. You just like to hop to it.
Well, you know what? Since you literally were computer repair industry, consumer computer repair industry specifically, one of my uncles worked computer repair in the 90s. Now, like, I want to say it's like mid to late 90s. And a question he had to field for someone one day. The guy came in and said, "Hey, I love my computer. It's great. The only thing I'm a little annoyed about is the complimentary cup holder has stopped working."
He had one of those.
And my uncle was like, "Cup holder? What the fuck computer do you have that has a cup holder installed?" Well, what he really meant to say, like, let's translate that into text speak, is he would stick out the disc tray and put a glass or something in it because he thought it was a cup holder. And Wolf is saying, at least we were among the best paid in the store because IT support. But yeah, consumer support always sucks. Did 8.5 years of that. Thankfully, I'm now part of the back-end support these days. Well, hey man, I'm glad you're doing something that is hopefully more fulfilling, but also less draining, because God knows the front-end shit can be really draining. And it takes some really special people to do it for any amount of long-term time, which 8.5 years, that is long-term time in my opinion. So kudos to you, buddy, for doing what I consider to be one of the worst jobs in the world, that is not that physically demanding for that long. I mean, like, mentally draining is the way I'd put it, I guess. So good job on that. Oh, hey! This is a fun time!
Uh-huh.
Oh, she didn't use a super missile this time. She's feeling good.
Yeah, she blew up the part above. Yeah, when Adam was telling you do not fight this thing, they weren't kidding. You quickly stand no chance against that.
Correct. You can only run. And hey, Devil Hunter, you're right. Like, Wolf, I mean. You're absolutely right that, like, it really does sound like an urban legend. And then once in a while, you hear people telling different variations of a similar story of someone thought this was a cup holder. And the truth of the matter is, I hate to say, it's kind of like, with how stupid I know humanity to be, I believe that some people thought it was a cup holder. Because even to this day, there's so many idiots out there, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, look,
humanity is...
Like, to give you an example of, like, and this one I don't know if it falls under stupidity or if it falls more under, I guess someone could say, you know, life is a weirder than fiction situation. Well, I experienced that in my very early days of call center work. I had a member call in saying he needed help with a few technical support issues of the service I was part of at the time. Well, the thing is I asked him to open a browser, and he's like, yeah, okay, I can open a browser, and this is on the regular computer. And I'm like, okay, well, can you type in, I gave him the name of the website. I don't even remember what password that, like, website that is now. But he said, hold on. I'm technically illiterate. I can't, like, I don't know how to spell words. But then he told me, but if you read out the letters one by one, I can type them in. And just, I felt like I was being pranked. But dude just sounded so genuine, and, like, literally, he, like, if he was pranking me, he never slipped from the act at any point. So I really think it was real, but it's so real to think someone knew their letters but could read. Oh, and Wolf's saying, oh no, I'm remembering a time when we popped out the DVD drive in a laptop and they were like, what? That's been there? What is that? A drink tray or something? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, people are dumb as bricks. And this is, like, and I say this as an idiot, okay? As an idiot. Humanity in general is dumb as bricks. I'm included in that. Because if the subject is not something that I am well versed in, don't you need to ice me? Oh, you're just gonna damage boost over it?
Well, I got a high jump earlier.
Well, I wanted to ask how the fuck you already had a high jump at this point in the game. But you sequence broke a little bit.
No, it did not sequence. When that boss here that was jumping around, that's what gave high jump.
Wait, high jump is given that early in this game? I forgot about that.
For some bloody reason.
Hey, whatever, it's cool.
Also comes the spring ball.
Oh yeah, spring ball. I like spring ball.
So much like C comes in with another power up. Thanks. We've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. The SAX has invaded the water environment in Sector 4, Aqua, with several thousand X. With the blue hatch is active, the SAX slipped in easily. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your activity clear? Yes. Now, look for Sector 4.
You're right, V. It definitely puts a bounce in your step.
Also, that reminds me of another team. Sorry. SAX, an enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have reason? Probably not. Just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. Well. But yeah, I'd heard about somebody who had a modem during the olden time, that he told that he could hang it up on a wall. There were little hooks on the back of it here, where he could put in a nail and hook it on there. The person heard about hanging it on the wall. They said, yeah, no, I'm gonna put a nail right through the modem and hang it that way.
Oh, of course, but why?
People are stupid.
Like I said, of course, but why?
Look, there's the reason why we say that the customer is always right is kind of not a whole quote for a reason.
Well, here's, like, you know what? You're right. It's not the whole quote. That's just how. Anyways, let's go, Adam. Give us directions, Daddy.
This sector has taken more damage than expected. I knew the eggs were powerful and destructive, but still, it seems to be too purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially this SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to a very large creature. Researchers called Ceres. It's capable of moving and attacking at ultra-high speed. The more senseless and widespread destructions here may be attributable to Ceres. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has been returned often to the breeding tanks here. Its natural behavior must need to go back to it periodically. Valuable specimen, they have been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? Yes. While you're moving, be careful. The broken power nodes have electrified the water, and we can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go.
But if we touch the water, wouldn't that give us energy?
No, I got a feeling it's no. And yet, quite right, Evelyn the Wolf, that is the full quote.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely the full quote. See, funny enough, as a kid, well, when I was younger, I should say, there's something in a video game that I never understood that now as an adult, I'm like, oh my god, I totally understand it, and it's a little too accurate for me to be comfortable. Hey, Kestrel, what up, girl?
I'm tired.
Hey!
Yeah, that's fair.
No, goddammit.
You should have expected that.
I know. It's
At this
completely on me.
But yeah, so in Mega Man Legends,
Oh boy.
specifically, The Adventures of Tron and Legends 2. So, Teasel opens up a shop. He tries to leave the life of piracy behind. He opens up a store, you know, he's trying to be an honest businessman and all that. But he fails. His store fails. And the reason stated is that Trombone couldn't like refused to sell anything but items that he liked, brands that he liked. And as a kid, I was like, well, that makes no sense. If he's selling what he likes and he's selling the product he believes in, that should be fine, right? Oh, but how wrong I was. Now that I know you need... Oh, there we go. I thought it was Super Missile for a second. But how wrong was I not realizing that if you only sell brands that you like, but if people don't like that brand and they're not buying, then you ain't making money. You've got to sell shit you don't like to make money. That's just how it is.
Yep. That's the man's always right.
In that sense, exactly, yes. So, as a young teenager and a young adult, I didn't understand why his business failed. Now, as a 30-something-year-old, I'm like, oh my god, it makes way too much sense why he failed.
Yep. It's all home, you know?
Yup. Well, I mean, it really doesn't help that, like, because I'm eagerly learning the ins and outs of how Costco does business on a retail level. That's one of the things I'm learning, like, in my department. So I'm part of the tech team, right? Well, every week I'm currently generating a report that details all of the items in the tech department that we sell, and it also details which category did the most money, and within that category, which item sold the most this week, last week, and a total of within the last 4 weeks, which item sold the best. So, one of the things, like one of the categories is TVs. Well, there's a brand of TV we sell that is a super cheap brand. Like, we're talking like several hundreds of dollars under the other 3 brands we sell, but they're also
3-letter long brand, I take it?
Sorry?
3-letter brand?
No, actually, Hisense. It's a Chinese brand that's been honestly eating up a lot. It's the high-end cheap brand, basically. It's better than most of the cheap brands, but it's still a cheap brand. Like, it's still shit compared to the other TVs we sell.
Makes sense. I was thinking we RTA. So I know those have TVs.
Yep. So yeah, basically, like, at any given week, the top 3 TV sellers, always, one of them will be a Hisense of some kind. It may not always be first place, but it is consistently in the top 3 sellers.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I hate it. We don't even, and the worst part is, we like pretty much everyone in our department actively dissuades people from buying Hisense whenever we can. But that's more when someone asks us, oh, well, what would you recommend? Then we actively dissuade against Hisense. Which I'd say is maybe 10 to 15% of our member base that talk to us like and have an extended conversation about TVs. So that means we're dissuading 10 to 15% of the people who buy TV from getting Hisense, and yet it is still in our top 3 every week. So right there, Hisense is cheap, but also a dice roll. On occasion, the panel sourced for a model is actually decent rather than garbage. That's part of the why some people will try it if they got one of the good models. We'll buy it if they got one of the good models. And you're not wrong, Wolf. You're definitely not wrong. But it's still, as a general whole, kind of a garbage TV, because we've noticed that on average, Hisenses will live 5, maybe 6 years, versus the other 3 brands that we sell, which are LG, Sony, and Samsung, will normally live, 8, 10 years easy, 12 to 15 if you're lucky. So we still think that the bang for your buck is way more in the other brands than Hisense. But anyways, this is a limited pool of evidence, but still prove the theory that you need variety and not just, like Wolf was saying earlier, a boutique store, because people want variety, not specialty.
Yeah.
Like the only time you can get away with like you can really get away with boutique store mentality is either
iPhone?
for I'm sorry, for what?
Apple.
iPhone.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but even then, Apple has a wide range of products within the Apple brand.
Yeah, but it's still Apple.
You're
Only
right.
Apple.
But, and I hate to point this out, but Apple has been so successful that they have done something that only they and one other company in the world, as far as I know, has done. They have removed their name from the branding. Now, if you look at the Apple branding, it's just the Apple logo. It is no longer Apple with the Apple sign. That's
Oh,
because the brand is so iconic that just the emblem immediately tells you what you're looking at, like what the product is. And if you don't know it, it's because you've been living under a rock for the last 20 to 30 years, if not longer. The only other brand to do this, yep. The only other brand to do this, honestly, is Nike. You see that check mark, you know what it's about.
just do it.
Exactly. And like, you know, we laugh, haha, meme, just do it. But the fact that it was a meme, the meme was free advertising.
Oh yeah.
It's insane. Actually, it's I mean, you're not wrong, but you're funny.
You know it's really funny to, you know, talk a bit about the game. Since I'm
Right.
here now.
Yes.
I barely remember this game because I was kind of
Oh yeah,
in pain when I played this game.
you were in such a bad place when you played this game originally.
I played this game on the Wii U while recovering from my wisdom tooth extraction.
Which had so many, like,
Everything went wrong.
complications. Everything went wrong.
Subtle bleep.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate fate you've suffered.
Thanks, Majora.
Who said? It's an unfortunate night to have a parasite. Shut up.
It's Castlevania, but the other one here was Majora's Mask. It seems you have suffered a terrible fate.
Oh, I know. I just want to try a little bit of gaslighting, see how it feels. Sorry, see how it feels to be on the other side.
Ouch. Yeah. That boss, they should took a whole lot of sideways and sidetrack to get to this thing.
Yeah.
If it's not obvious what you get out of this thing, well...
I don't know what to tell you, boss. Yeah, he's a mean one.
Be a dick.
I mean, he kinda looks like one, so you know. It's like a centipede in the xenomorph animation.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Except the little legs.
That's a mental picture.
Samus gets a pet serpent, obviously becomes a whip cat. I love it. Well, yeah, how do you think the grapple beam works? It's not technology, she just befriended a little Ozaki snake that can read in her arm cannon.
Oh, ooh.
What? You never knew the like origin of the grapple hook? Or sorry, the grapple beam?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't believe anything you're saying.
Why not? I am the foremost expert on Metroid lore. Like, yeah, no, really.
Still not believing you.
I love even Wolf agrees. Like, you know, alien species are very different after all.
Oh yeah, but you're losing me at the part where you make me want to you want me to believe that Samus has a pet snake living in her arm cannon.
I said a pet zappy snake. There's a difference. Thank you very much.
I was
gonna say.
booster.
Can't you just store a spine shark? Spine spark. There we go.
Kinda need some room for the jump to happen.
Well, yeah, you just don't stick yourself like right under there. Yeah. All I'm saying is there's ways to go about it.
Yeah. Other little details I remember from that translation video I posted earlier. Seemingly in Japan, the term Varia suit is actually barrier suit. It's also kind of part of why the suit kind of vanished in other it's taking the barrier.
I like the name Varia better. It's more unique.
Blame ya. Well, let's put in a few things.
Yes, it absolutely does. I think the term varia implies that the suit is adaptable to various areas, you know? So
I like
varia. That's how I always interpreted it myself anyways.
It's nice to do a little bit of details at times. Right. Seafood a corridor. Whoops.
Went a little too
Out
far
there, you can
there.
see. Let's lower the level, the water.
But what about your electrolytes?
No. I think you think the breakers would have popped when that happened.
This is sci-fi. Don't you know they've got the like billion-watt breakers? Like, it's fine. I think my brain rewrote to say Varia instead of Varia growing up. Just one of those things I see the logic and agree, but dang, I still call it a gift, not a gift. A gift, not a gift. To be fair, V just pointed something out there, Paul. You assume they use breakers. Maybe they use unbreakers. That last part was not V, that was just purely me being a dipshit there. And hey, you know what, Wolf? So, we've mentioned this before, right? But like, V is the only native English speaker in the quartet that is the Den of Games. And the funny thing with that is, every now and again,
We'll pronounce something.
We'll pronounce something wrong because of the French background. So that it happens.
Look, I thought Link from Legend of Zelda was an alien because my French brain read Helian as alien.
And to be fair, you were what, like 8, 9?
Yeah. So like, I didn't understand English.
I was gonna say, you didn't even speak English or understand it very well at that time, so that's just kind of crazy, you know? I think that's something though that always alienated me with my peers.
Really? Are you mocking me?
Yeah. absolutely.
Fuck you!
Oi! Oh, being honest.
She opened the door. I just slammed it in her face.
Oi. So, terrorists have been infected by the X2. Well, as a result, you recovered their ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SCX yet. But that's still ways off. Pikachu has more support data. This time it's a missile upgrade data. We desperately need this. And in the room here is sealed with level 4 lock. A high security level. Let's avoid opening sensitive areas unless it's necessary. Also, the route to the data room in Sector 2 is blocked by still more SAX activity. I note the deliberate activity pattern, as if it is blocking your recovery intentionally. Thomas, looks like your best option for this download is in Sector 3, Pyro. You will find the power data room on your map after using a navigation there. Objective clear! Head for Sector 3, Pyro.
Did I hear someone say no when you asked for if the objective was clear?
I feel like I heard V.
I also feel like I heard B.
I don't know why. You want to hear this all on the other side, Link?
But, something I heard you say, is it really... I thought it was pronounced Syax.
Right? I believe it is SAX.
I don't like that.
Look, I've been refraining from saying anything about like or not liking. I simply stated it was different from how I perceived it. But yeah, look, for me, it will always be Syax or
Same.
Sayax.
I
It's
deny
for
your
Samus
reality.
Aran X.
Sayax.
Don't not call it Sax, I'll be fine.
Which now,
Thankfully-
Capsule, you have the context of why I was making the saxophone noises earlier.
I was actually thinking that's why you were doing the saxophone music.
You're welcome.
Oh. Oh my god.
What?
Why does it sound like jazz music? She never got past sax.
Yeah, Devil Hunter
You know
will drop 100 bits for that joke.
You know what?
You know what?
That's a good fucking 100 bigs. Thank you, bro. That was well spent.
No. No.
Yes.
Alright. Back to the game. Rightfully, the eggs have not invaded this area yet. The data room here is sealed by another security hatch. In order to download, you must find the security room here. And activate level 2 hatch. This may allow the SAX and expert access into the area, but you are left with no choice. Your recovery is never going to slow. The data room is here. As explained, security rooms can be shown on the map. Be careful, Samus. We'll see very valid arguments. And avoid the ultra-heated areas. Your suit can't take such high temperatures yet, but we're working on it. It's not like you have a variant suit that you can't activate it here because we can't authorize it. Or something like that. Level 2 hatches are green. Release the lock and proceed to the data room for download. Super missile data is ready. Your firepower will triple. Temperature is clear. Yep. First activate green hatches, then go to the data room. No open the areas to shoot, so turn back if you enter one. There we go.
Hey, Kestrel. Is my phone still on my desk? I think I forgot to bring it down.
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure it was where I thought it was. Hey, Kestrel.
Yes.
I think I know why you and I both think of the SAX as Syax. It's because of a dude that we both know, and that
Because of a what?
It's because of a guy we both know. first heard the term from this guy in school, and it always stuck with me. And I think you might be under the same influence.
Oh?
Shiaso.
No. I'd never discussed Metroid with them.
Oh, really? Okay, fair enough.
Look, I avoided talking about video games with that person because they always made me feel like my tastes were horrible.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You know that feeling.
And it's... He's not malicious, he just... Dude had a very inflated opinion about shit.
Yes.
And now the exam research.
Hey.
Lovely.
Since I'm not working tomorrow, I'm gonna caffeinate and hopefully last longer than normal. That's what she said.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. Oh, so last night I made a buddy of mine from work upset that he didn't think about the comeback I told him. Because, okay, so to start off, this dude is big, okay? Like, he is, I want to say he's 6'5" or something like that. He's like 6'5" or 6'6" almost. And you know, some people can be tall, but they'll be lanky or whatever.
He's not
this
lanky.
Guy, like,
Very not lanky.
even before he started bodybuilding, yeah, he had fat, but you could tell that even if he lost all the fat, he would still be a beefy dude. Like, it's just his natural frame was big. But he started bodybuilding, I want to say like 6 months ago, and it's been showing. Dude's been gaining muscle like nobody's business. Like, this guy's gonna be like, he's kind of aiming like low side to become a professional powerlifter. And one of my coworkers, like someone else, saw him walk by one day. I was like, Jesus, dude, like, how big are you gonna get? And you know, he just kind of laughed it off and whatever and moved on. But when he told me about that incident, you realize the only proper answer to a comment like that is, that's what she said.
You're stealing my comment.
But, oh yes, sorry. Okay, you know what? I will have to admit that it was your comment that I texted to him and just
Yes.
went like,
I'm
yeah.
taking credit for this one.
You absolutely should take credit for that. See, I was just, in my brain, I was just reliving the text-by-text moment without thinking about where the text came. 100% deserve all the credit for that line.
You're breaking apart.
Oh.
He's bits.
It's because I'm going back and forth between our sync
I get
and
that,
our,
and we keep telling you break, like your microphone's breaking, and yet you keep talking.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, there's no stopping the Raven.
The Raven? No.
What can I say? I'm just a raven caller.
Huh.
Nah,
No, you're
nevermore.
No, actually, it's a book he's been reading, which apparently he talked about the time cannibals while I was at work.
He sure did! He sure bloody did! He was kind of passionate about that one.
Look, I'm just happy he's reading it because at least now I have someone to talk about the creepiness that the time cannibals were.
Oy. Yeah, that was our reaction to the Devil Hunter Wolf. That sure was.
Sorry, what? What's his reaction?
Excuse me? Time cannibals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reading.
Also,
Some
Super
people-
Missile, lovely.
Yay! Some people, I mean, I'll do a long story short here. There's a mushroom that basically, some people were allergic to it, and by allergy meaning the way they process the time mushroom is that their body or mind would jump in time, and they would jump forward abruptly.
Well, yeah, that's a weird way of, you know what? Yeah, that's a good way of explaining it.
But while they went forward, their bodies still required the calories and just the substance that their body needed during that time where they were in stasis before they jump forward. Like during, it's really hard to explain.
Okay, no, you know what? I'm gonna explain it a different way because I realize you're saying they're jumping forward in time. It's basically they would experience an hour of time, but in 5 minutes. So while we experience 5 minutes, they experienced an hour. So if you do that over a long period of time, they would become very quickly sleep deprived and starving at the same time. And if you become sleep deprived enough, you start hallucinating. You lose you can also become a lot less lucid. So these people were reducing on a much lower level of mental faculty while being literally starved, even though only 5 minutes have passed, to give you an idea. So they unintentionally became cannibals because they needed to fucking eat. They were dumb as bricks, and they're like, hey, you're made of meat. Can I just consume you? Because, oh god, I'm so fucking hungry right now.
Main character had to figure out the source of those mushrooms to stop people from fucking eating people.
Yep.
Oh, that was the boss.
Was it?
Jesus, it's already dead.
Then it's ran away. You know what bosses shouldn't do, but hey, here we are. Here we have 2 dead blocks. Well, that sucks.
You know what? Wolf. See, the funny thing is when I use the words to describe time cannibals to Polk originally and to V. I knew that the way I phrased it is accurate, but leads to the wrong interpretation because you think time cannibal is someone that would consume time, and in the case of cannibalism, you think, oh, they consume someone else's time. But no, that's inaccurate because although time cannibalism is kind of real, they're the victims of time cannibalisms, they're not the perpetrators of time cannibalism.
They're called cannibalism because they ran out of time.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yay.
I'm still convinced, though, that the thing that came out of the tear is a tar elemental. That's how I'm gonna call it for now.
That's not how I viewed it.
No.
Nope. Spoof novel idea. Time
Oh, that's hilarious.
Don't run out of time.
Look,
But
to be
they're
fair, though,
vegetarian cannibals.
I truly believe the author was a big fan of FromSoft games because there's a character that quite literally has a moonlight blade, except it's a blade made literally from harnessed moonlight, as far as we can tell.
Come on. Alright. I see that you've encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital. As to your brief, level 2 security locks are released. So sector 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. They are much harder to stop than we seriously suspected. Sector 5 Arctic is Sub-Zero. You're still susceptible to cold from vaccine side effects, so you don't take damage if you even set foot inside there. Avoid Sector 5 for now. In the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but The X have destroyed all the rooms you have used. So far, I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thoughts. You'll have to use the data room in the night to have that. Sector 6, Nocturne. Go to Sector 6 and access the navigational room there. Please rate us 5 stars on our app store. Good luck, Samus. You're the one who can do this. And the X may be much more dangerous than we know. Alright. Incoming dispatch. Does Simon suspect anything? No, I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out.
Fucking rogue AIs, man.
Uh-huh. Well, the couple of rogue AIs is taking orders.
You know what? I hate that you're correct.
I believe it. I believe I have the sound clip for that here. Let me again whip it out.
You are
And whip it
technically
out.
correct. The best kind of correct.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Takes me. Don't just. You should have dropped that into fucking like Twitch chat. That was fantastic. So for
Okay,
all y'all, I'm gonna.
that is perfect. I see that the X has clearly devoured its thermal, so that's replaced it.
So
That's a monster.
Brian basically just dropped in the chat there. Samus and her quest to destroy and avoid and destroy X, formerly known as Twitter.
Beautiful.
Oh god, of course it's been spread by a crazy capitalist.
You know what? I get it now. That's why Elon Musk is taking all those destructive like attitudes and downward spiral path and everything. He's been taking over. Yeah, it's the X-Parasite. They have destructive behaviors, so they're still Elon Musk, except in destruction mode. That explains everything.
Oh joy. Wait, so much or so little, but here we are. Various new data is here, from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room. But there's a problem. X from the Sub-Zero Sector Arctic are in Sector 6 Nocturne. And they've been changed by the cold. You absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. This seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the various suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. Nocturne data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X. Use your beam to stun them in order to get by. Is your objective clear? Be careful. They're hunting you actively now, Samus. And this area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. Don't forget your highlights. Right.
Turn on your high beam, Samus. Oh no, you don't have high beams.
You've got a gun and shit double the flashlight, right?
I mean, if she were smart, it would, but you know what?
Look,
We're gonna leave it at
with
there.
enough firepower, it can give you a flashlight, right?
I mean, if it was literal fire, then yes, correct. You know, I think that's something that I'm really sad, like, never really made a comeback. As far as I know, don't quote me on this, I guess, is the Metroid Prime 1 gun switching.
Oh, the hand motions?
Yeah, like that, you don't, like, you basically switch between different elemental beams kind of thing, instead of, as you go, every upgrade just slaps on a new layer to your beam.
Yeah.
I think it's just the lack of buttons.
Yes, I agree that the lack of buttons is more than likely why this happens.
Yep. Also say hi to the blue X, which kind of frees you on motion. You can contact. I am not entering that.
So I have a question then. Can Samus, like, now that she's, you know, has the Metroid DNA inside of her,
Yep.
can she no longer enjoy freezes and cold treats of, you know, general, like, whatever?
Yes, you cannot use any more treatments of freeze. Maybe I have a problem with that.
Like, that makes me really sad. Like, I love frozen treats, and thinking that Samus can't enjoy that shit anymore, that sounds like a really sad life. Well, at least it won't fly around to bother you anymore, and you don't need to give a shit about that one in particular.
Unfortunately, it's not alone.
Ah, it's not a big deal. Why are you making such a fuss about it?
There's no chill.
I think she gets all the chill, that's why it's super effective.
Can't take no chill.
Chill, guys. Don't get worked up over this.
Are you saying she can't handle the cold hard treats?
I'm just saying you can't handle the heat.
Or the lack of.
Ooh! It's an actual upgrade!
Indeed. E-tank. Yeah,
Found a hole. And unfortunately, this hole is gonna put you in a bad spot.
Yeah, sure is. Cause hey, guest appearance.
So, have you already talked about these sections?
Not exactly. You just don't want to meet her, go face to face with her, etc.
Right.
She'll wreck you.
Oh, heck yes.
Not exactly the question I was going for, but yeah, that's fair. This is obviously the first time you're playing for this, if you're playing for this blind. Like, there's one piece of information you're not privy to regarding those bits. And if you're not privy to it, then I don't want to, like, reveal it right now, I guess. Also, we finally got a follow from Constantine, who blatantly admitted that it was about time.
Yeah. And another follower.
Yeah, earlier. And he was basically mentioning that he's been playing through Metroid Prime blind.
Yep, I've watched actually a bit of his stream of
Oh,
Metroid Prime.
nice. I didn't know you'd actually watch some of the stream.
Well, I've been sending us off to upgrade him a few times.
Right, yep.
But this time, not this time either. Yeah. Get off here, you sneaking! Oh, crap.
Well, there you go.
Well,
Yeah,
you got
great.
your wish.
It got off the machine. It just, you know, collateral damaged the hell out of it. For some reason, this boss always reminds me of the Cloud in Kirby. The, like, evil eye
Yeah.
cloud.
I can see it.
Evil eye cloud?
With the spike.
Oh, that was simple.
Yeah, that really was.
And again, we're finding something that's supposed to be the interpretation of a various suit.
It's not very adaptable at various attacks, though.
Yeah, it's certainly hit me with damage boosting. It's not working.
Yeah, it's definitely not working. I'll agree to that.
Here, see the fake recovered. Survive extreme temperatures. Oh yeah. Now we're a little on the yellow side.
I'm not sure how I feel about the colors of that, like, at that point in the game. Like, I love the initial suit. The blue and the yellow are kind of complementary and all that, with a little bit of, like, red or orange. But, like, here, the suit starts to take on a bit of weird color, you could say.
I don't know. I like the contrast.
Hey, if you like it, that's great. I'm just saying I don't know how I feel about it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't.
Indeed. Well, we've got a few colors to go after all. So now we only just get healed from the frozen eggs.
Yeah, baby. Free heals.
Come on. There we go. Okay, the wall jump does help a few things, but unfortunately it literally propels you on the other side, so can't do much with that.
Yeah, in this game, they really wanted to prevent you from being able to do the single wall jump, like...
From the shenanigans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fired.
Hey,
But there is one bit of sequence breaking that can be done for, and the game will acknowledge you for it.
Oh.
Yeah. There's one point you can get past a little something with the right timing while avoiding a certain para, and the next time you reach the navigational room, there will be a special message for you.
Oh.
Yep.
The more you know.
Great. Nom 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 nom. Now the blue X will actually run away from you. They realize
Well, yeah.
you're a threat.
Well, see, that's what I like about DX is it adapts. It actually, you know, reacts to you progressing.
Okay, and I don't normally make Star Trek references because although I grew up a bit with it, it's not the media I primarily consume. My parents were big Star Trek fans. I was just kind of along for the ride. I'm realizing that the X have incredibly Borg-like behavior, except they're biological.
Yep. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Yes, exactly. Except because they're bio, they don't have the ridiculous upper hand that the Borg has.
Come on, catch me that one, bucko.
Yeah, that was a good catch on your end.
You get caught the first time, you don't get caught the second one.
Yeah. I also discovered something absolutely fascinating. I think it was yesterday or earlier today. I can't remember anymore. William Shatner wrote a Star Trek fan fiction.
Did you learn that because of Dominic Noble?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Because I decided to listen to it, and it's hilariously bad.
I don't
Really?
know enough Star Trek, but I did listen a bit to the episode.
I knew enough just to know just how bad it was. Like that's about it. That's how I could put it.
Man.
Because so obviously William Shatner was God, words are failing me. Captain
Kirk?
Kirk. Thank you. I was gonna say Quirk too. That's the worst part. Knowing it was wrong.
Quark is the bartender in Deep Space Nine.
See, I actually was gonna say My Hero Academia. Wrong, wrong series.
But anyways, so his novels, because there's more than one. You know, after.
What?
How did that? Yeah.
The various
Oh, yeah, go.
data. This doesn't seem to make any sense at all unless the X have the ability to process data organically. At any rate, you have the various data. Now you'll be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, the XCX will no longer be able to freeze you. You can escape easier. You're still too weak. That thing is too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. But my simulations indicate that penetrating weapon like the plasma beam might work. Developing modification data will take extra some time, however. There's also a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beams by absorbing a large core X as you did with the charge beam function. As for restoring the ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Your current cellular makeup would reject that addition. Therefore, HQ has developed an ice missile upgrade. This will allow freezing effective missiles. It will help. We'll set a 5 Arctic for the download. And now we can actually go there without, freezing to death. Yeah, just there getting moving.
But yeah, so the first novel of his series is literally after Kirk's death. He gets revived, or at least temporarily revived, to basically go into a mission to kill a lot of other Starfleet members who are very important, who happen to be like Picard, Riker, Geordi, Worf, and all that stuff, because he's been revived by an enemy faction and basically brainwashed into believing that he needs to kill all these people to help the goal of the faction.
Yeesh.
Yes, Wolf, except no, not really. It's Kirk kills the next generation, basically.
Pretty much. You need to download data for the ice missile upgrade, but I would expect many of the room here is secure. Level 3 security hatchets are yellow. Release the security log, download it as usual. Then experiment with those new missiles. Useful. Is your intention clear? You know what to do. Go to it. Well, that goes go for Christmas.
Yep, it's a winter wonderland.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, is it this game, or was it Zero Mission, where they intentionally built, I know Super Metroid does this, but I don't remember if this game and Zero Mission do it too, where they've intentionally put shortcuts where if you know the game well, you can basically, break some progress intentionally.
In a fashion, I'd say. None of them were well hidden.
Gotcha.
I like
Right there.
DOST here.
Yeah, it's nice little music.
It's very chill.
Atmospheric.
Uh-huh. Dude. Right, this is the way back, right?
But you.
I really hope it's only allergy and I'm not starting a cold of some kind.
I really hope so too. It would really suck if you were starting to get cold. And let's be honest here, it would also suck because then that means I'm probably getting it as well.
Yeah. 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 Hey, it's a guru.
Hey! Allah!
Hey, level 3 unlocked. Yellow hatches are now active. Here, back to here.
So how long do you think it's gonna take you to beat this game?
That's a good question.
I'd say a session, maybe another one, depending on how good I go.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, this one pretty decently.
I'm sure your hiccups agree with you.
Uh-huh.
It's
Not
only a
trying to
slight
call me
hiccup.
out for nothing. But yes, after getting the super missile, now our missiles have freezing power.
Mm-hmm.
Not this time again, either. Suck it! Call me once, not again.
Tell me twice, shame on you. Shame on me.
Yep. Something like that. Where would this be? Okay, here's a little bit more obscure stuff. Sometimes you don't want to kill the enemy.
Sometimes. That is true.
I mean, in Super Metroid, we kind of did that too.
True.
That's true.
True. Hiccup's not gonna go, is it?
Drink some water.
So, okay, this is gonna sound stupid. Okay, but if you want to get rid of your hiccups, pour yourself a small glass of water. But then, with your dominant hand, turn your hand upside down so that your thumb is facing the opposite way it normally faces. Grab the glass that way, and try tilting the glass like you would normally drink it, but with your hand upside down. so that you can drink it that way. And if you can do that, and if you can take a few gulps of water while holding the glass upside down like this, I swear to fuck, it'll clear your hiccups.
Ah, that'll be a policy to test out another time, I guess.
No, what do you mean test that another time? If you want to get rid of your hiccups, do it now!
Well,
It'll
guess
take
what I've
like
already
2
done?
minutes. Sorry, what?
Guess what I've already done?
Oh, while I was explaining it, you did it?
No, it's drank something, and there you go.
Oh, wow.
It's also almost as if my trek was just simpler.
Oh, but it's not nearly as entertaining, though.
Yeah, it's not wrong on that bit. I'll take whatever is effective. And what is it needing to prepare for? Like, what the heck are you on about? Why?
Because...
Look, someone, an old coworker of mine was like, think of a white horse. And I was like, why a white horse? She's like, just think of a white horse. I'm like, okay, but is it in a meadow? Is it a paddock? Is it like... And she's like, you're overthinking it. I'm like, my hiccup isn't going away. She's like, you're just supposed to think of a simple white horse. It never works. I think it's just trying to get your body to like focus on something else. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Just
believe
give
it's
me
a
a-
reset button in fashion.
Yeah, just give me a glass of water.
This does not compute. Please reset hard drive. Oh.
That's also part of the trick to learning to fly?
What?
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this bit. Thankfully, you don't have to do
Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3.
Okay.
I think there might be an emergency.
In Sector 3.
Yeah, it's possible. Now, what makes you tell that? Everything's fine. Everything's okay. I don't want to let us know he's telling me what's happening in Sector 3, right?
Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3.
Let's see, Sector 3. The area could melt down soon. Oh, fudge. Seems the main boiler's cooling unit is malfunctioning. Could easily destroy the entire research station. It would likely trigger the auto-destructive explosives. You have about 6 minutes. Hurry to Sector 3 and access the control room to the side of the main boiler room. Both the systems in Pyro are down because of this. Again, we know who's to blame. The CX must have hacked into the system control file. What impressive intelligence! I can't stop praising our WS enemy yet, Thomas! No, you get it, it's perfect! Is your objective clear? There's still time. Hurry to the control room in Sector 3.
6 minutes to main boiler explosion.
It was a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. The main point is to hit the ground and miss, but many people can't do this because they think about hitting the ground. So one of the
Yeah.
tips is to distract yourself just before you hit the ground. Ah!
Yep. I believe it's, it was also well described on Goblin Headliner's flavor text. The way the goblins fly is that they aim for the ground and miss.
That's...
Perfect double logic, I see. Alright. Alright. Freeze, photo. And this time. Woo! Okay, moving on. Don't care, moving on. Okay, beginning to care.
Boiler explosion.
Alright. So, for context of what I'm about to say, I was on the floor just chilling for a moment there. The reason being is that once crash mode initiates, it is real fucking hard for me to just stay in my chair and not fall asleep. So I decided to lay down on the floor and wait until my dose of caffeine that I had fucking chugged earlier finally activated, which it now has. So hey, guess what? I'm no longer falling asleep at my chair. Woo!
Woohoo!
Why, yes, I do not want to fall asleep on my chair, so let me lay down on the floor.
It worked! So you can fuck right off with that mockery.
You don't get put on the white horse and fuck it! Wait.
I mean, if I... Wait, I have so many questions regarding that
Main
statement.
boiler explosion.
What's possible here? I don't have time for your shenanigans!
Literally.
But it has time for you!
That's a person. That's not a person!
That was a person.
What is a person?
Pile of DNA
Pile of
seeds.
neurons.
Hey! One team ability recovered. Team widens dramatically.
You know, that's a very unflattering way to say that the scientist was a bit thick around the sides.
Cooling unit operational. Team.
Hey. Now, if you're missing, that's on you.
Uh-huh.
Now, I will say, like, that's like 3 C's level of wide.
Right. Back shenanigans. Yeah, but yeah. Middle of the game, like that's panic-inducing much.
It's like, hey, you thought this place would self-destruct at the end of the game? Nay, it self-destructs now.
You should be used to it, right?
For those puzzles you did that area through, yeah, hope you remember them, because here's the quiz.
Yup.
Welcome to this brand new area I've never seen before. Have fun!
That too.
Oh, of course, let's introduce you to lava.
Yay, lava.
Lava. Let's check this. Nice. Look at it, just like cleared. Chill. You don't chill. Oh, let's chill. Just double checking your memory. When it was superheated last time I went over it. I went in and said, yep, nope, 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 nope.
Just nope, nope.
Yeah, fuck that dancing. Let's take this thing. After they straight to no bill. Fired. If I remember correctly, I cannot do this thing yet.
Ah.
That's
Oh.
completely released.
I guess the question becomes, do you remember it correctly or not?
Good question. Good old Shine Spark.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with the way the like jump launches you away from the wall, I don't think you can make the wall jump happen. I think you might be correct that you don't have everything you need to get this done.
Yeah, getting a feeling. I did have to infinity bomb jump, but
I was gonna say, how confident
Can
do
you
feel
do
in
it
that
in this
one?
game?
I believe it is possible. Likely a little bit nerfed, but I'm not too good with timing on this one.
Apparently
Yeah,
it's
see
the
if
beat
I-
of Norfair. And now we wait. Oh. We don't wait
Yeah,
no
no.
more.
Nah, I say if you want to come back to this later, that's fine. But something tells me you could get it done easily with the space jump.
Yeah, I get a feeling. So to that, there was a tricky way to use the. Now I think I remember part of this. Alright,
Oh.
this is gonna be tricky. Take a break real quickly.
Oh, yup. I see what you're thinking.
Yep. Not quite.
Close, but no cigar.
Indeed. There you go.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say, like, if I remember correctly, isn't there like some missions that are like some areas that are Shine Spark puzzles, basically?
That's
And this is one of them.
when all that shine spark out of this place.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I approve. Fuck yeah!
I love this. Refill.
Hey, refilling them energy tanks, baby.
Yeah. Data. X will make a crew member. It all makes sense now. The X can absorb the memories and knowledge of their prey. And so now we're at, not infamous, can't remember
Prototype.
the name of it. Yes, prototype. But an astounding find. HQ was very impressed. But don't you find it strange? This could have destroyed the station with the accident. Not to mention the SAX. Unusual for a self-preserving species like the X. Unless your presence is an even greater threat. A threat to the existence of X elsewhere. It's only a hypothesis. Perhaps their survival instincts in conflict with their newly borrowed intelligence. Don't let your guard down yet. The X is still a threat. Samus, I see biosigns in the habitation deck. Survivors? Infected crewmen you saw had survived until recently. Maybe there's a chance. Signs emanate from here. And if it's clear, I have just restored power to the main elevator. Use it to return and look for any survivors. Lovely. Main elevator it is. Go back up there. Where we last saw the S6 coming out the wall. Lovely.
It'll be fine. We're fine, guys.
Sir, Varant, it'll be fine, Varant. Yes, Varant. Oh, wait, sorry, Force Fabulous.
Oh, as a side note, hey Kestrel, what did you think of my my promo I created for the stream?
I remember reading it. I'll have to go double check it though.
Ah, I
Oh,
see.
boy.
I'm tired.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I can't imagine. That- Oh, also, there's another thing you missed while you were away. Another thing that disappeared from the ball ship after you post-credit. Say hi.
Oh, that helps to explain why Ridley's here. Got it.
Uh-huh.
Because of course.
Because we need more Ridley.
Can't have a Metroid game without Ridley, right?
I mean, it's Ridley with the guy. So what can I say?
Game's riddled with it. Okay, that's rude.
Yep. Plants just spontaneously growing in places. Who'd have thunk?
One more little save.
Little Dave Rooney. That question is that like a barred cage and Samus could see Ridley, or was Samus just face first into a door and didn't see him? You know what? That's true. When you take away the when you change the 2D perspective to a 3D one, it's like, what is Samus seeing? Like, is she seeing a barred cage, or is she just like face first against the wall, going like, man, I feel like there's some fuckery on the other side.
There might be just a little window for her to see into.
Yep.
And dash here.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. Because we
The
saved
animals!
them.
We will save the animals.
Wait, does Super Metroid happen after Fusion or before?
Before, we've already played it.
Right, yes.
Yep.
Okay, my brain did a fuckery there.
It's okay.
It happens.
So yeah, so in this case, it's like, this game is saying, hey, by the way, the canon ending is that you saved the animals. And
There
the
it
other
is.
problem is that, the other, popular theory is that the animals on SR 388 were the original X infestation.
Little host infection. You maybe, yeah.
Well, yeah, because
They were
they
carriers
basically...
of virus, but immune to it.
Yep. Because the interesting thing is... Oh, okay.
Elicools and Decoras. I've met these intelligent beings before. They seem to recognize me as well. How unusual to meet again here. In the past, they've helped me unleash abilities I didn't know I had. But where did they run to? I hope they're safe. I saved them. I'd hate to have to save them again.
Right. See, like, just as a point of contrast here, although Samus has moments of introspections on the elevator, and they're pretty cold and clinical, there are still dashes of personality. Like, when she has to return to this, well, when she has to come to this place in the first place, she literally has a moment where she says coming here fills her with an unknowable fear.
Oh yeah.
And that speaks volumes.
Oh yeah. So, survivors are not human. Most unfortunate. We can now confirm the deaths of all crew members. I imagine this was the case, but I hope it wasn't so. I believe the X only infected the humans for knowledge. That probe is too weak for battle. I'm sure the others were merely food for the Yanks. Samus, I think they're evolving, growing stronger. Some are now adapting to the appearing that resist your current weapons. They should disseminate this and send power bomb data as soon as the hardware team finished. The objective clear? No, immediately. Our choice of data rooms is limited to this one in Sector 5R. Go. Now. You heard the man. Well, you heard the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not give the personality. Might be dangerous. But decide to get, how can I say this? Artistic.
Right, that's a way of putting it.
Down the way we'll go, down the way we'll go. Even little figures. Now, I do believe in this part of criticism of the game that the game is a little bit linear or hand-holdy, but it tries to add in a story along with it here. And considering it's a portable game, it's not a bad idea to have a way to remind yourself of where you are, where you're supposed to be heading next. It doesn't have everything on some platter either. You just give it a big direction.
Look, this kind of hand-holdy is fine.
I would agree, especially that there are certain sections of the game that really wouldn't hit as well if the game wasn't a bit more linear, I guess.
We've mentioned in its data room before, but I'll show you its position again. Well, is your objective clear? Yeah. Not to be that easy, is it?
It never is.
Let's go. I missed 2 rooms on the way now that the door is unlocked. Hey, that's a lot of crap.
Yo, but hey, that's just free. That's free resources right there.
Real estate, huh?
Correct, it is free real estate.
One thing I found a little funny with the Metroid versus Frieza fight, that battle, it seemed to be Frieza. He was based on the real estate people.
Yes. Oh, listen
That
to
was
that.
weird.
That's so fucking hilarious.
Real estate agents.
To be fair, I have heard unfortunately the real estate job. I have heard two opinions that are generally accepted. Either your real estate agent is a scumbag that does the absolute minimum work for the most amount of pay they can squeeze out of you, or they're the kind that have their phone on 24/7 and do so much work for you that they make your life extremely easier. And there's very little middle ground, apparently.
Ouch.
And guess what? That second one I described, a lot rarer than the first one.
Get a feeling. Alright.
Ooh, time for an upgrade.
Yes.
Can I sing it, please?
Shoot.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in this room.
You know what? I'm just gonna have to plot you on that one here. Because you know the classic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With the extra bullets feature, they'll suck up any kind of X-parasites floating around.
But, wording.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Uh-huh. Hey, guess who?
It's the murder bot.
Well, it's organic, so I'm not sure if it's a bot.
Partially organic.
I guess what I gotta use to get past this thing. Ah.
And you got caught by the trap. Oh, she hurts so bad.
Yep, sure does. Thankfully, you don't have to do jack.
Sadly, you just reopened the door for her.
Thankfully, she couldn't seem to squeeze for that thing. Strong against my ass, she doesn't have Morphin Ball.
Let's
Most
see.
important power.
It may be the most important power, but on a purely power level, it's like, I mean, technically she could, because she does have access to power bombs, so she should have access to more ball.
Yeah, sure, they do show that actually at one point. One point you need a power bomb and, well, they use it for you.
Now, I guess this far in the game, with this many encounters, it's the one thing that kind of takes away from the game, is if you've played the game multiple times, you know that those encounters with Say X are all heavily scripted. There's very limited AI happening. So, like, most of those encounters, there's no RNG really. Like,
I mean, with the hardware, it's not like they could.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. But it's just to say that, like, at first, when you don't know it's scripted,
Oh, well, yeah.
those scenes are fucking horrifying.
Especially when you don't know what can happen with it, or what you need to do to get it, and suddenly you trigger them, and oh god, it's after me.
Correct. And, like, honestly, like, that's why I'm 100% okay with the hand-holding stuff, is because those bits with Psyx just would not land the same if it wasn't for the hand-holding to make sure you're at the right place at the right time kind of thing, you know?
Son of leap.
Oh, yeah, and you really want that, too.
Yes, we just started getting power bombs after all. Dang it. This is why I wish I had diffusion, but you know.
Yeah, I getcha.
Son of a Samus.
Isn't it like a frame-perfect jump you have to do?
Pretty close to it, I'd say. I believe you can also unmorph and get hang, but... Dang it.
So close, yet so far.
I tried so hard and not so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I mean, it matters to me.
Aw. Whoops. Yeah, that won't work.
Oh yeah, that might need a room reload.
Just give it time to defrost.
I didn't
Woo!
realize that.
I'll just stay here and think about what I've done.
I don't blame you for wanting to just curl up in a ball and, you know, reflect.
Yep, the greatest Samus power, you know? Reflection. Yeah! Very happy with the number of missiles I've got right now.
Yeah, that really helps.
Never enough missiles.
Not wrong. Ooh, there we go.
There we go.
Gets me through. Alright. Right. Can't get that yet.
What is that, super missile?
That is a level 4 lock, which I have not unlocked yet.
Right, yes, it's true that you have not unlocked.
Yeah. In this case, security power is not locked behind weapons, it's locked behind, well, locks.
Forgot about that. Like, momentarily for lock, because earlier I was like thinking, oh yeah, lock 1, lock 2, lock 3, and there for some reason my brain just didn't think about that.
There's rest up there. Yeah. There we go.
Alright.
Okay,
I'll be right back in a minute.
Alright. And I'd say the progress I'm doing here, next week we'll probably be doing Fusion.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like you said, you know the game.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. Which is not a bad thing.
It's a good, enjoyable one for me. Thomas, return to your ship. I have important information. Do you ship it? I mean, you ship me. I mean, yes. There's not a lot of people that have your head for a whole body, so you know. Up we will go, and up we will go. Oh, glory. Joe. God dang it. Always the worst time, huh?
Yep. Elevators, man. Never trust them in video games.
Yep. They'll betray you when you least expect it.
Oh no, at this point we're always expecting it.
But this isn't even a Street Fighter game. Oh, hi.
Oh, I think there was a blink. Oh, goodbye.
That came good. Eat power bombs, motherflippers. They do not eat power bombs.
They had indigestion.
Yeah, considering power bombs, yeah, it's kind of spicy. Speed boost. Speed boost. With some power bombs. Hey. Didn't use speed boost here, but oh, this is the price speed boost, but I'll still make it anyways. There's some other power ups behind there. Whee! Nope. Well, the doors don't have power, so I can't go back there anyway, so yeah. Onward we go. Yes, I will say, Vita. The main cell of the reactor core has gone offline. That's why all of Elevator's station systems are down. Elevator's enhancers won't work. This doesn't bode well. If you can get to this point, you may be able to start the auxiliary power system. Then we can figure out why the main cell went offline. If you're clear, yep. By the way, I ask you to return here to tell you some strange creatures have boarded your ship. Hey, they're here!
They're adorable.
I confirmed they were not X-hosts and gave them a birth. So yeah, they don't carry the X. They're from here. You know anything about these strange creatures? But it is so it's a healthy matter times earlier? Very well then. The presence in the midst of this disaster must have been some significance. I will keep them here. Hey, buggers! Alright. This is available. Because all of the little, how can I say this here? All of the little caterpillars that became cocoon now have hatched to full-size bugs.
Yep.
Just joy. Eight. Hello, space pirates. Hey, tank. This time, motherfuckers. Here. Yep. Missiles! Yay! When in doubt, blow everything up. And boss time. So I got a feeling some people here might not like this boss. How do you feel about giant spider?
No, I remember that thing now.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, I
Didn't
hate
want
this
to
boss
remember
too.
it.
It takes time to. so much damage too. Like, ouch. No, bleed! No! Let me go!
See, I don't think it requires your consent.
Ah, lovely. Oh yeah! It never gets worse!
I don't think that spider's okay.
No! Think I like something, or eight. There we go. Come home to mama for num-nums. There we go. Space drop! With the whole new spin on things. Correctly, a little easy to control with this one. Auxiliary power station. Auxiliary power engaged. Alright. These rooms and recharge rooms are now back online. With only auxiliary power, the elevators are hatched for work. Now the main sound online, we're still stuck. I believe the source of the problems of vegetation you saw earlier choking the reactor core components. Objective clear. I'll find some of those roots to proceed. And now it drops the point about pointing you in the right direction. It doesn't have that. It doesn't have a chance. You gotta figure things out on your own. Oh, well, being surrounded by bees. Because, of course, bees. I just came from there, so we'll do that bit. Yeah, that is really good thing. Oh well. Anything higher up? Let's find out. Nope, nothing. Nothing there, folks. I think this is a way forward. I'll double check what's down there, so I'll be back.
Progress? We don't do that here.
You do that later. If I remember correctly, there was a save room right over here. I'll take that save, thank you very much. Kind of in between in this section. Where are you, bud? You know, if this was Super, I would have just dropped to the ground as soon as I missed that first shot.
Yep.
Oh, I know those steps. Ah.
Dead.
Right. Oh, that went swimmingly.
Could it have gone any other way?
Well, I suppose. I'm listening, I'm trying to wonder if the headphones will tell me in which side of the room she is.
I don't think it's that fancy.
I can wish, no. I just go back up there here and come back. Nope, she's still here. Alright, chase sequence!
Don't get caught.
Ooh, you're in a
I have
bad
freeze
place right
missiles.
now. You almost dead.
Yeah, I noticed!
Oh,
I
hey,
think it's
look.
obvious!
It's the you're gonna get screwed attack.
Badly, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm in pain!
Yes, yes, you are.
I'm gonna let the screen scroll so I don't run into an enemy outside my field.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Like, dying like that would suck so bad, but also be so hilarious.
I'm sure you'd have a laugh.
We'd all do.
Wouldn't, but you know that. My opinion's
Oh,
not
hey,
about
look.
this case.
You've got life now. You're no longer dying horribly. You're just, very close to dying. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Ah, well, there you go. The worst part is, it flew down, and you didn't kill it, and I was like, it'll be fine, but man, it'd be funny if you fell down. But then I dismissed that because you were just going up, But then you went down, and that's when everything changed.
Uh-huh. Wasn't when the Fire Nation attacked?
We were all thinking it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely when the Fire Nation attacked.
Come here, peck and pelt. Ah! You're not a peck and pelt! I'm not
Wow,
yet.
these fuckers deal a lot of damage.
No! Hey there. Goodbye.
So you opting for a different strategy this time? Reasons are with them. Oh well, there you go. You're dead. Never
You
mind.
don't last for so long.
Yeah, really.
You look very astute and all.
Hey, the fact that you're able to like freeze the X at all is kind of amazing.
Kind of staggering indeed.
So I guess here's the question: have you considered farming some life?
Not yet at that point. But I'm considering it.
It's just if you get hit by one of those bugs and then Sykes hits you, you're dead. That's about it.
Yep.
Which means that currently you're in insta-kill zone versus Sykes. Or no, okay, you never mind. You touch damaged and survived.
Yep. I need to be able to blast through that thing with a firebomb, I think. And that's what's getting me up.
Correct.
If you don't see it on screen long enough,
Yeah,
I can't absorb them.
Fight.
That's rough.
Yeah,
And it just
unfortunately my
feels
girlfriend is
so
on the moon.
Oof. Ah. Oh, that's terrible.
Uh,
Oh, to which, you know what? That kind of, like, don't mind me for, like, relating this shit together, but I heard the best dirty joke recently.
What?
Oh boy.
What is 6.9?
Mm-mm. A sad
It'd be
threesome? I don't
nice.
know.
Nope. It is something beautiful interrupted by a period.
Beautiful and terrible. I love it.
Right? Like, this, and the worst part is this joke affects a majority of the sexual spectrum. It affects the straight people, it affects the lesbians and the bis. The only people who are really unaffected are the gay men and the asexuals. That's about it.
Well, even the asexuals if they're female.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't have 69.
Period.
Touché!
So the 69 does not affect them in any way, shape, or form.
Touché. Touché. Go again.
Oh, my ass was clenched.
Back away. Oh, nice and gentle. Alright.
Now, make sure you murder everything, because if you don't, you're probably gonna end up regretting it.
Just gonna go out there.
You know what? That's not a crazy idea, honestly.
There's a safe room right down there. I can do that at least, so I'd have a better odds.
That is true.
Oh,
That
great,
is
it's
true.
locked.
Ooh,
Rip.
rip indeed. That's a pretty sad moment right there.
You're telling me? Room seems pretty big.
Hey, health and upgrade.
Oh, yeah. Save room.
Oh, look, a save room.
Ooh.
You can now die peacefully knowing you don't have to redo that previous section.
I don't like the statement, but it's not wrong. This time, bugger. You don't hurt anywhere as much. Still hurts. Though.
Yeah, still hurts, but very survivable by comparison.
Uh-huh. I wonder if it kind of bugged.
Yeah, that was a little too close for comfort, honestly. Power bomb it. Power bomb it! Oh, too late now.
Ooh, that's a big refill. Big
Nice.
refill.
Very nice.
I know I'm not getting too far this way. Yep, locked door.
Yup.
This is the nowhere, if I remember correctly. Yep, this is a preview.
The
Alright.
teaser, if you will.
Indeed! Alright, time for another one that I don't exactly appreciate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you
That's
landed
starting
in
out
the
well.
worst place.
Telling me,
Wow, is this really just gonna be how you die?
it seems like it. They don't seem to have a way out!
Rip.
Yup. You rip.
Indeed.
You know,
That is
we
disgusting.
survived a full frontal confrontation with Psyx while not being ready to have that. But that plant though, plant fucked us up.
Yep. Went num 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 on us.
Yup.
The police gonna have more.
Well, thankfully, if you go up and kill the door, you can get a big refill.
Yeah.
But might I suggest power bombing the fucker?
Like the way you think.
I'm a practical soul. What can I say? Come on, that's 4 in a row. Fuck you, you stupid door. That again. again, not again. Come on, you gotta just keep trying to jump. Go for those big jumps. There you go, you made it. Yeah,
Just saying, I don't like this boss.
Yeah, I don't blame you for not liking the boss. I can see it as being a very annoying fight.
It's a meat POX. Give me your health. One, two.
Now, here's a question. Here's the thing. Before you continue, fuck, never mind. I was gonna say, after you know, kill the door, might you consider going to save?
What difference gonna make?
Not having to redo the whole process?
The enemies just respawn.
Including the door?
Yep.
Oh, never mind then.
Well, I'm not sure about the door being back, but...
There you... Oh. I was gonna say there you go, but that's not a lot better, honestly. Man, I wonder what upgrade we're gonna get from this boss.
No idea.
Faster!
I don't know if we're really gonna spaz out that hard, but hey, you never know.
What's for me? Yay!
Yay!
Finally, a word for the destroy Metal Gear. I mean, CX.
Ah, yes, finally. It certainly trivializes killing these fuckers, though. Like the amount of damage you're doing.
Here's for them too.
Yup.
Also, all the vines are gone.
Well, I mean, you kinda destroyed what was probably creating the vines.
Yeah, I got to the core of the issue.
Correct.
But let's save. If it's a recommendation.
Yeah, I guess I can agree with that.
Alright, okay. Little detour. Couldn't get here while there was a cocoon blocking the way.
But that's not the case no more.
Ah,
Ah, yeah. I think I see what the problem is here.
yeah. Unfortunately, the diffusion missile might be easier to that, but now I'm working what I got.
Yup.
Of course, it was gonna freeze while I reset. Lovely.
Hey,
Killed it.
just enough to get it.
Oh yeah. And one more for good measure.
Yup.
Everything's coming up, Samus.
Or maybe coming down, Samus?
Depends on the two at the top and bottom. I get a feeling Samus more of a top person. Just a feeling.
Oh yeah, I absolutely see Samus as the top. There's no two ways about that.
Can I do that now?
I guess my question is, can you do what now?
This bit.
Oh yeah. Considering you do not have
Gravity.
gravity, yeah, that would be a tight thing to be able to do. But hey, maybe you can. Hey, good job.
Yeah. Alright. Quickly.
Hey, you do remember correctly. Congratulations.
Woohoo! Alright. Now back on track. So much easier than in Super.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're true. Why do we just leave?
Hey, oh my god, full heal. Fuck yeah, baby.
Beautiful. Sometimes Fireball don't answer everything, but it didn't hurt.
You're right. They don't answer everything. But do they make your life significantly easier? Damn right they do.
Okay, diggity easy.
Case in point, right there.
Let's leave this war.
Yeah, you're ready to be done with this?
Yep. And I get a feeling here at this point in time, I think it's good for tonight. It's a good point.
I agree, it's a good place to stop.
We've done a hell of a lot of progress tonight.
Damn right we did.
Holy moly. Right. And just to make sure here, let's do a save state. Just
wow.
to be on the safe side.
You're really not taking any chances there.
I mean,
No.
with the technical difficulties we've had with
previous
Metroid.
games. Yeah, that's fair.
Indeed. try to be careful, be a little extra cautious rather than losing all the progress we've had. Because see how the Metroid series been treating us this time lately.
Alright,
I'd rather
well,
wait.
with that in mind then, what's our next stream? Is it Lufia 2 on Saturday?
I believe it is back to Lufia 2 on Saturday. That's the
Beautiful.
plan. Right. Otherwise, after that, back on the next Monday, should be back on Final Fantasy 6 if things go according to plan. Unless something
It
works.
should.
We might be starting later depending if Kestrel's working or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna be probably working, so it's gonna be,
Alright.
later.
Sometimes things happen. How it goes.
Yep. Y'all.
And otherwise, after that, we'll be back on next Tuesday for probably finishing off Metroid Fusion. If I take extra time, I might actually do it 100%. It depends.
Give V some time to prepare for Dread.
Yeah. That'll come in closer to Halloween and all that. So yeah,
Just fitting.
Yep.
indeed.
And you're very welcome, Wolf, for the stream. We're happy to be here.
Yeah,
Always
Happy
happy
to
to have you
entertain.
here.
Yep.
indeed. Thank you for always being here and commentating. The show wouldn't be as great without having a good audience, and you've been here for a long time. Been great.
Agreed. And hey, this is how you know we don't do it for the money. We're really here for shits and giggles. And if you're here for shits and giggles with us, that's even better.
Perfect. Alright, who are we rating today?